Hello, hello, beautiful person watching this. I'm so happy that you're here. Welcome back to another Slay the Spire Ascension 20 Ironclad run. Lately, as I play the game for improvement and for fun, I've been recording all of my runs, and whenever I win, I like to go over them, analyze them, talk about what I did right, what I did wrong, provide some commentary and some general discussion about this beautiful game that we play. So I'm taking the common relic, low rolling with the tiny chest. And looking at the paths, the left path looks pretty good. Going the campfire first, of course. And then there's a shop right before the last elite, which is cool. Here I take one in order to pop both shields. And then Bash Strike just kills the green one here, despite being weak. And then I could just kill the other one. No attacks on the first pick. Take armaments. Find cards. Just not attacks. Transform a strike. And got a clothesline. Better than a strike. But not an amazing result. Definitely going to play clothesline next turn. And I can clothesline, defend plus, only take one. And then it's dead. Good fight, full health. I think I'm changing some settings here or something. Perfected Strike versus Inflame. Inflame's not amazing yet. I don't have strength energy, but it's fine. Just a raw chest there. No tiny chest proc yet. And armaments got upgraded, so that's pretty cool. And armaments, and then strike. Strike would have killed even without upgrading. But all good. Clothesline blocks as well. Clothesline kind of cooking. And second armament's pretty bad. Body slam, kind of bad right now. Intimidate can be good once you have, Dark Embrace going and all that, but a bit tough to take it this early, so I skip. Could consider taking Intimidate, I think. Upgrade and Flame. About to go into Elites, so I definitely want the Strength, and it's Mr. Knob. Gremlin Knob could be a bit tough. Hit Armaments and Bash at the same time. That's pretty good. And this is a bit tough. Could Clothesline Strike or Inflame Clothesline. And the Clothesline going to be huge because I'm definitely getting attacked this turn, so Weaken is good. And yeah, with no skills played. Only hitting for 18 is actually not too bad when I'm already full health going in. And then I know I'm killing next turn, so I'm thinking, like, how likely is it that I kill next turn if I played defend? I would have gotten there, but I could have Nightmare drawn and then I would have, like, died. So just take a little bit of damage, it's fine. Wheel of Death. And I got an old coin, didn't even mention that, but 300 gold going into this shop is cool. And then I got gold from the wheel as well. Wheel of Death is an event that's been particularly lucky for me overall, over a large sample size. I almost never get cursed or stabbed, and I often get the good options. Not sure if they're weighted at all for that to make sense. But assuming they're all equal chance, then I'm running very hot on that event overall. But it makes up for it by the face trader giving me bad face literally all the time. I I've turned this around a bit recently, but for most of my Slay the Spire career, it was like 15 in a row, no exaggeration, just bad face every single time. And I stopped clicking it, because the other option of gaining 50 gold is pretty good. Sadly, one off killing that sentry. Hey, the sentry fight is a little bit spooky, haven't really talked about it, but not going well. And the meat on the bone is going to be huge. Definitely very happy to see that. I headbutted the defend to make sure I don't die this turn. Wisely. Could have draw potted if, you know, worst case scenario. And still can. We're at 25. You get Artivore. It's okay. We'll be attacking a lot of the time, but sometimes we can choose not to. And these cards are bad. I'm thinking, though. Sentinel becomes good later. Searing Blow is bad. Wild Strike is... it's a bit late for Wild Strike. If you really need an attack and you're on like 4, 1, 2, or 3, you can consider Wild Strike. Or if you have like a Medkit or something with Exhaust Energy, you can consider Wild Strike. Other than that, the wound is a bit too big of a downside a lot of the time. Bit of a spooky cultist fight here. But I noticed that I have Artivore mana. So I actually get there. And I'm at 42 all of a sudden, being offered an offering. And that's really good. And Akabeko is not bad. So we go into a store with 740 gold. Probably the most I've ever had in Act 1. And some good options. So we were just given offering. There's a bottle for it. Brimstone is interesting. But I don't think I've ever clicked on Brimstone, and I don't plan to. And I click Omamori. It's really early. I have a lot of gold. And I have Tiny Chest, so if I find Cursed Key, it'll actually be relevant. Was the main reason I clicked it. And then I realized there's a Whirlwind in this store, and I have Akabeko and Offering. So I click on that as well. And then, yeah. Knowing how to play this is going to matter for exactly one fight. I could play Inflame, but then it would deal 19 times 3 instead of 16 times 4. Probably worth it, to be honest. It would do more damage overall, so possibly a mistake there. And then I keep the Clothesline on top. Blocks. And yeah, I'm going to take some damage here, but I'll be fine. I have Meat on the Bone yet again. Meat on the Bone cooking here in Act 1. And I have 1 strike in my deck. Good enough. And we were offered a Dead Branch and Corruption from Lagavulin. Very, very kind of him. So it was a good run. And Slime Boss. Whirlwind get good against Slime Boss also. A consideration that I made. I decide I won't need that much energy probably, so I played Sentinel before upgrading. I thought it was likely that the card I got from it would be more a good upgrade, I guess. Don't even headbutt. Headbutt could have been good, probably. Next turn a bit awkward. I'm gonna have to draw some stuff that exhausts. But oh, and I choose not to spend, or I choose not to attack there because I have Art of War. And I find Clash actually cooking here. Pretty good Whirlwind. And Cleave. Huge. 3 good cards. I could have taken Reaper, but I'm like, I don't need it when I have Beetle the Bone, probably. Exhume for my offering. And again, I already have Beetle the Bone, Coffee Dripper. So, I mean, that's a high roll, for sure. It's basically 4th MG for free, which is very rarely the case. Usually the downside is real on whatever one you pick. In this case, I'm good. I'll be fine. Apologies for actually thinking. I know it wastes a bit of time when I start thinking. But you know, trying to win. Definitely could have considered not playing an attack there. I have Akabeko, Art of War. And here would have been good. I found a Whirlwind. So when you find the corruption, and you have skills, you should only play as many skills as you need, really, per turn. Unless you're winning that turn. And then you can play as many as you want, of course. But yeah, you want to still have the skills in your deck that can do something and then exhaust for free and get you a random card. If you spend all of them, you might just accidentally fill your deck with attacks or bad cards, and then suddenly you can't do anything. There's always a chance that Dead Branch super low rolls. So you want to save as many skills as you can. They're very, very precious. I'm offered upgrade or remove. Usually I would click upgrade all there, but strikes are so bad here. Defends are already getting exhausted with corruption doing their job. So I find Body Slam from Dead Branch, and then I can just gain a million blocks. So even though this thing's already dead, I choose to make as much block as I can this turn for fun. There's also a Fiendfire with Akabeko. If I haven't attacked. Have I attacked? I have not. How much damage was that? Someone comment. And then I get offered an actual Body Slam, and I'm like, if that's what we're doing, that seems pretty good. But no, it's I don't need more damage. Don't put Body Slam in your deck. You will draw it instead of Corruption. I consider keying, but I take it. So here I'm offered membership card. If I take membership card, I can't remove a card. And I want to remove a card real bad. And there's also Burning Pact in the store. And I also couldn't buy that if I bought Burning or a membership card. So I believe I just buy. Ooh, do I buy the Spot Weakness? I don't think I do. I think. Ooh, I do. Okay. Yeah, I want to make strength. And then Pommel Strike. Pommel Strike clickable. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Spot Weakness is pretty good. I'm okay with this. But current me, and that's crazy. Like this run just happened, and I already was like thinking differently. Just goes to show, like, any given day you could just make a different decision. But yeah, I think getting spot weakness is fine. A little bit of scaling for my whirlwinds and whatnot. It's already dead. Already super dead. Smiling Mask, so I can remove more cards. Very cool. Disarm is here. I don't know how I'm considering not clicking Disarm there is crazy. But, you know, put some thought into it. Definitely. Corruption upgrade is fine, but then I'm like, I'm already have enough energy, maybe. Maybe I want to upgrade this Pommel Strike because it draws cards, which make the corruption faster. Maybe Disarm upgrade because it's just a broken card. Yeah, Disarm. I'm thinking about to go into possible Stabbing Book, and I did. Which is why I upgraded Disarm, so rewarded. And I can exhume the Disarm. If I had... No, wait, is that true? If I had armamentsed the Exhume, I could have played this Barricade. Is that true? I think it is. Barricade's just really, like, when you hit Barricade with Dead Branch, Fiona Pain Corruption, it's so good. That fight's over immediately. This is actually unfortunate that I didn't draw, like, anything here. And Dead Branch also giving nothing, so I draw a pot. I don't want to take this damage. So I don't think I'm going to get quite to meat on the bone range. Actually, would 18 have exactly got me there? It would have, right? It's still fine. Take none. Not sure I can call that a mistake or not. Should have played Whirlwind for 0 there to charge Nunchaku. Part of the goodness of X abilities is that you can play them for 0 to charge relics. A small optimization, but worth noting. Flame Barrier's pretty good with Corruption. Sorry, Boot fans, not today. Too many cards. I just play that. I want to draw the Whirlwind, and I don't need it to do... And Corruption. And I don't need it to do that much damage. 0 cost. I'm considering, like, trying to keep playing skills to try to kill this fat gremlin. That fat gremlin attack is so threatening, but it doesn't matter, actually. Second Corruption appears. Ooh, sorry, headphone users. 2 blocks breaking at once. Molten Egg also pretty useless. I would have keyed that also. Take a Burning Pact. Now what do I upgrade? Burning Pact's fine, Spot Weakness fine, Feel No Pain's fine, Exhume's fine, Corruption's fine. It's like, I couldn't tell you what the right upgrade here is. They're all fine, and I win no matter what I click, I think. So you could argue they're all the same. Maybe it's Pommel Strike to draw Corruption faster. Or Burning Pact for the same reason, if it's not upgraded already. Poor Snecko. I do something wrong here, I think. could have double tapped Pommel and then, or Pummel, not Pommel. And then the 2x Whirlwind would have also doubled. I think it would have killed on turn 1, maybe. Close. That's a tough hand. I consider using Potion here. I remember. But it's only 5. Only 5. Relax. Could take 5 more, in theory, to try to take meat on the bone, but looks like I don't. A bit hard to take exactly 5 here. Body Slam Plus is offered to me. Nope. And yeah, we got Prayer Wheel. Didn't mention that, so getting a lot of card rewards. Pretty cool. Shrug's fine. Draws a card. I'm very sad. I'm 1 gold off of buying Chemex. It's not even really useful, but it's fun. Playing Whirlwind. Limit Break. And find spot weakness, the Limit Break. And Inflame. And Seeing Red for the Whirlwind. Have you ever seen a turn 1 kill on these guys? Gotta make sure I play that. And I can exhume the spot weakness also. Or the Limit Break. Dude, these guys are done for. 46 times 5 damage. There's a Shockwave. That's a pretty good card. It exhausts and cause 0 with corruption. And there's a Sentinel too. That's pretty good. Imagine I find Bottle, the bottled. Oh my god, what is it called? Bottled Lightning is for skills. What is the power one called? Oh my god. Flame is the fire one, or the attack one. Bottled. Oh no, how do I not remember? How much gonna eat me up for that? But you know what I mean. The blue bottle for powers on corruption would be sweet. I'm considering, do I play corruption or not on turn 1? I think I can, and then I just don't like play all these cards. And I don't play an attack because Akabeko Whirlwind kills all the minions immediately. That's pretty important. And Art of War, but it's mostly for the Akabeko. Some Trench, it's pretty good. There's Barricade, so very comfortable winning from here. As if there was ever any doubt anyway. Oh boy, we have Entrench and Body Slam. Goodbye. And Fiendfire's fine. But I really don't need it, so I take Feed, just to have some max health against the heart. Feed is pretty good. And it's Feed Plus. It is Act 3 though, sadly. It won't be that much health. And it could be hard to actually kill something. With Feed. Stuff could just kind of die. I take Tiny House, I don't need more energy. And I want max health. I don't know. I have 256 gold, and I have Smiling Mask. So I want to take this right path with 2 shots. And it also is the only way to get 3 elites. So I'm like, I'm okay with this. Whirlwind just kills. No need to play Offering. If I had Medkit, I would love this power through. Don't though, sadly. And Flex could be good if I had Orange Pellets. Then you can Corruption, Orange Pellets, play an attack. Flex, and you will keep the 4 strength. You will cleanse the 4 strength down at end of turn buff, and then your turn ends and you keep the 4 strength. So the relics are applicable-ish. Not really. Regal Pillow is not good, Orcogum's bad. Hand Drill is a meme. But they're not like they aren't. They're unpickable because they're not good enough. I'm coping. We're coming out to another shop. I definitely don't want to buy one of those. Unpickable. Looking for Whirlwind. There's a feed. Probably not going to feed here because it's a bit hard to do it against Darklings. You have to kill them all a bit except for just one and then feed on that one. And that can be a bit tough if you have Whirlwind as your main way to kill multiple enemies. Could have been like... No. Fiendfire kills feed. That's why I'm doing that. I make sense. And I thought I could go Whirlwind Bloodletting feed, but I realized it was vulnerable, so it just died. Whoops. 11 times 4 would have actually worked out. But it was 16 times 4 in reality. So I was definitely just clicking cards at this point. Normally I would be paying enough attention to realize that it was vulnerable. And we're offered orange pellets for reals. I don't have Snecko or anything. Not that that would even be that good here. But yeah, pellets is good for if I get Flex. And Flex is a common, so pretty good. And then I can card move again. Probably just some attack, headbutt, yep, makes sense. And so I can start adding Pommel Strikes to my deck, which draw cards. Makes them a lot better than other attacks that don't draw cards in the later game. I do need attacks at some point, even though I'm probably going to generate a million of them from Dead Branch, so it's not that important that I have some amount of attacks, but just to make sure that my deck has a way to rock orange pellets and draw is pretty good. Torment. I'm actually gonna get the Art of War here, which is cute. Or giant head. Just had to respond to something there. I'm offered Flex Plus. Just like that, immediately after taking Forge Pellets. It's not even like good, like it's not necessary, but it's not every day you get to pick Flex and like have it be good. So of course I'm gonna take it. It's fun. And disarm, exhume, disarm, and then Nemesis, when doing the multi-attack, will do 1x3. So cute. This fight's gonna be pretty annoying. I have to hop off on the right turn, and I have to find corruption. Could play Pommel Strike to try to draw it. I think I do that. Nope. Just block. Could have played Pommel there. I think Hurt Me would have done that. $29 again. Yeah, I can play Second Wind before playing, or what's that card called? Power Through, before playing Second Wind. Get some wounds, and then exhaust those. Definitely hunting for a Barricade, that'd be sweet. But no need for it, of course. Sadly not attacking on the spot weakness turn. Classic. You have Demon Form play. There's Barricade. So now I really win, because it doesn't matter what happens. Just make infinite block. And put as many burns as he wants. Get there eventually. And he's actually vulnerable this turn. Or not intangible. So I'm trying to... I think I mess up here. Like, I Warcry this feed because I'm thinking, oh, I want it next turn. But then I generate my way into being able to kill it this turn, and I'm like, ugh. But then I'm like, wait, I can just draw with this shrug. And so it bails me out. And also, like, if I did put it on top of my deck for next turn, I'd have to get to 1 health to be able to feed. So that probably wouldn't have worked out anyway. So that was dumb. Not like feeding is that important or anything at this point, but obviously I'm trying to feed. Pommel Strike or Burning Pact, both pretty good. High key. Get Limit Break. Very cool. Wonder if there's a way to have this Limit Break go to my graveyard and then... or my exhaust pile. And then exhume it. And then upgrade it? Armaments after playing Spot Weakness. And then... playing Armaments at the end, right before the second Limit Break. Could have done that. But it'd only be a little bit of strength difference. 4, I think. Too much work. Pretty bad hits there. Combust, Metallicize, Combust. Pretty puke. I don't want to play Combust. Or 2 Combusts. I can play 1 just to get it out, though. And here's Pommel Strike cooking. There's the feed. Boom. Clicking cards against this fight. Shouldn't be hard. Oh, I shouldn't have exhumed there. I can exhume the feed. Oh, I definitely was not thinking about that right now. I think I thought I still had an exhume. So that's the only reason I didn't just play Immolate there and end the fight immediately. And then I realized, so then now I'm killing him. Fiendfire into Fiendfire, classic. I'm trying to generate another exhume. Is that what's happening? Is that possible? That's what I was doing for sure. Pommel Strike again, Pommel Strike Plus, but got enough now. It's arguable I shouldn't have even taken the ones from before. Right, click the 3 rewards. Finesse is fine. Madness is fine. Exhausts. Consider Deep Breath, but nope. You could say it draws you towards Corruption, but if Corruption is still in your deck and then you shuffle your discard pile in, you might actually set yourself even further back from drawing it. Here we are against a Woke Bird. Unfortunately, these cultists will be dying. No need to play Immolate. Whirlwind is good enough. Yeah, I can just chill here. Full blocking already. Here we are taking 36. Exhaust the power. Don't want to play that against Woke Bird. Pretty good turn. A lot of powers in my hand right now. Very sad. I give up the feed here, I believe. I'm like... I could just pass. I really could have just passed because I have Ascender's Bane in my hand. So probably should have just kept the feed there. I'm not sure why I did that. I think past me didn't realize that I was going to be gaining 7 block. And we get a kill there. Pretty good. Consider upcut first, but just draw first. That damage is not going to matter. A few good choices here. I take Shockwave though. I want it to be weak. Forever. I can Berserk and it cleanses the debuff with orange pellets. Only reason I played that. Go wield on anger because it does a billion because I have a lot of strength. Goodbye. Woke Bird. And Donudeka again. No Mr. Eater this time. Time Eater would have been fine. Just play 12 cards a turn. I put Barricade in play and take some damage. I do have meat on the bone, so I'll heal this damage back. And Barricade pretty much makes the rest of the fight completely free. Was it right? Who knows? I really want to keep my strength. Thunderclap, I think. Oh no, I do this. I see. There, the flex debuff goes away. Of course. Could have played both drop kicks there. Not sure why I didn't. I know that it doesn't matter though. Probably just saving the clicks. It's tough because, yes, technically a mistake, but also I knew that at the time too. I just sometimes you know what's really important and you just don't bother clicking the things that aren't. Dropkick with no vulnerable is very unsatisfying. I'm displeased. Avoid playing Offering to save 6 health. Nunchaku on a bad number, but it's okay. I drink fruit juice here. I actually don't know if that's right. Or if you're meant to drink it after the heal. Or if it matters. I should know that, that's for sure. But I do not. Upgrade. Any energy upgrade is bad. Like, as in making the hard cost less to play. Because corruption makes it free. Some good choices. Fiona Pain is there. I just take the artifact though. Artifacts with orange pellets a bit dumb. So I think I just really like that relic. But yeah, could have clicked card move Fiona Pain, been better. For sure. Maybe Bash goes here. And card remove. So I'm full blocking, I can Whirlwind, but I decide no, I'm gonna draw towards Corrupt. And I think that's a lot of people would have probably just Whirlwinded there, and I think that's wrong. So I am thinking in this fight, it seems. Just keep my stuff, and yeah, my hand's gonna be pretty good next turn no matter what. I get 2 burns on top, and then whatever I draw will be good. flex. I don't want to go too crazy here. I don't have barricade. Don't even need to entrench. Can save it for later. Get to feed. Very nice. Anger was probably a good keep there. Actually. No, it's fine. Whirlwind puts Nunchaku in 9. I'm just looking at my relics. Am I missing anything? Happy Flower on the right number will be fine. I get Bronze Scales for the heart and Yono Pain and Entropic Brew with a potion belt, so I will be able to fill my potion belt if need be with random potions. And here we are against the heart. I negated the vulnerable. I see that's how that works. So instead of taking 67, I am taking 45. And I realize Madness here always discounts Pommel Strike to 0, which is pretty cool. And then Burning Pact, an excellent draw. Still no corruption, so then I finally play my Distilled Chaos. And I find the corruption there, so we win. Yeah, could have done that, and then if I whiffed, could play Liquid Memories, getting something back from my graveyard to cost 0. Could have drawn more cards that way. And then Entropic Brew to fill my potion belt yet again, maybe get something else good. There was almost, like, the amount of things that have to go wrong this fight to die would be crazy. Of course, searching for a barricade here. Barricade would be good. Could play Demon Form. I don't need to, but I could. And of course 0x15 because of Disarm. Yeah, I do have to do damage. I do have 7 strength, so it'll be fine. Nice and easy. And I get it just below the 400 health points, so I can, in theory, still kill it in 2 turns from now. And then the 200 resets, and then it attacks you for the Bronze Scales damage. That's actually rather good. And this does not quite enough, right? Does 96? No, does 108. Yeah, so that's good. Math is hard. Limit Break is here. And I can Berserk and then play Clash. And it's dead. Don't even need to Entropic Brew. So sad. 49 minutes of a run, very fast. Dead Branch generating me 368 cards. No surprises there. And yeah, just an insane run, carried by one elite offering me the Dead Branch Corruption combo. And yeah, you love to see that. High rolling is always fun. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, I hope you have a beautiful day.